Hey everybody, hope it's going well. We're sitting here mixing ballistics gel. We're live, I think. We just did the redneck way and went and got the gelatin at Walmart, and I literally bought them out of gelatin, so nothing like $120 worth of gelatin. And we've got this one to make, and here in our refrigerator we've got this whole thing to make. Hey, what's up, Grizzly Crazy? So we're literally making ballistic gelatin to use that in the videos because everybody complains about watermelons and water jugs, which I think is just fine. So I've already mixed this up, and we're gonna put it back in and start heating it up. So that's what we're doing. I hope everybody else is having a good night. Hey, Pat, real man of genius, what's up? Hey, know what a real man of genius is when your wife helps you make ballistics gel. Isn't she awesome? Okay, your wife wouldn't even make you a sandwich today. So, anyway. Yeah, I actually got this idea from a video on YouTube. You just need to look up making ballistics gel, Luke T. But yeah, we just got some gelatin and making it. I'm sure it's not. Hello, is it homemade? Yeah, it's just homemade ballistics gel. We're gonna do it up and see how it is. You gotta mix it first. So 8 ounces is 2 quarts of water. So you need 2 quarts of water with 8 ounces, and then that's to have a really thick gel. And of course, more water if you want it that. Yeah, freaking Reuben sandwich, man. Man, the best Reuben I ever had was at this restaurant in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Yeah, no, I forgot the name of the town, but it was up north of Greenville, Mississippi. Man, it's the best Reuben I've ever had in a little town up there. It was awesome. Reuben? Yeah, I'm on Reuben. Thank Pat, real man of genius. Come on now. Yeah, so my lovely assistant here. She's just we're gonna melt it back down, and then you just stir it up and take all the impurities out of it. It's gonna take a little while to melt down. Got some underneath the eye right here. You can see it smoking. Maybe that's water on the bottom of the pan, but yeah, we're just mixing gelatin up. So we're gonna be doing this for a while. Figured I'd take you guys live with me because I can't find the footage I was trying to edit today. So I still have a video coming up Wednesday. Big news in the video, so you gotta make sure you watch it. But anyway, looks like mashed potatoes. Yeah, before it hardens, it looks like applesauce. It's pretty cool. So how else? Everybody else's Sunday going? The roads are pretty icy here and pretty bad because it rained all weekend. Does it smell? Yeah. But it doesn't taste like mashed potatoes. No, I bet it tastes like my celiac disease sends me to the hospital. I bet that's what it tastes like. All right. Here, baby. And be double whisking already tonight. Double whisking.
Oh my gosh. It's already starting to melt.
It's already starting to melt. That's good. Yep. How you doing? Doing good, man. My grizzly hunting video is doing pretty good. I think everybody thought it was funny that Chuck called it a baby bear, and it was a small one, but it wasn't a baby bear. So Chuck couldn't even look at the camera to say it wasn't a baby bear. So that's that. So anyway, hey, you want to pull the one out you made last night?
One moment. I gotta get this rinsed to pour it in.
Our kitchen's messy, and we're sitting here doing a live feed from a messy kitchen. Nothing like that. So, Timmy, we were talking about mixing ballistic gel and Reuben sandwiches. So, my wife wants a Reuben now. So, here she made one last night and didn't buy enough gel. She was just, based off the YouTube video I sent her, she just made something. So this is the ballistics gel that she made last night in her little cake dish here. So, there you go. You can see it's pretty nice. I call it the cheddar wheel. The cheddar wheel ballistics gel. So, if I
don't think it tastes
if I had a couple of these, could be well endowed,
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. All right, what have you tuned into? Anyway.
Like with Chuck. That's what it is.
Well, Pat Real Man Genius. Yep, there we go. So, yep, it's like a big cheddar wheel of ballistics gel. It's pretty thick. Yep, firm. Yes, it's firm. All right. So.
Did you just slap it down?
Yeah, I just slapped a boot down there. Yeah. So. Anyway. Oh, Kyle Lusk, what's up? Kyle Lusk, how you doing, buddy? So just make sure you hit the like and subscribe. So. Again, we're just mixing ballistics gel. You can see it's starting to do that, and it does look like mashed potatoes. It's bad, yeah. Hey, if Paul Harrell can bake a cake in a Dutch oven in 2-hour video, Chuck can cook up some gel. Hey, that's true. All right, I think my videos are better than his, but nobody else does because he's badass. But yeah, thanks. OCD Outdoors, hi, what's going? Vash Matrix, what's up, man? Now I wonder if implants would make good ballistics gel. Now that's a good question. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yeah.
Not the fake ones.
Harvesting Southeast AK. Been wondering how this has been done. So there you go.
Totally just winging it.
Yeah, we are just winging it. So.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you see these towels my wife put on the wall?
It's for my sister.
Yeah, her sister got her this. Mr. Right, Mrs. Always Right. You got to learn quick when you're married, right? So, and she's most of the time right. So, and we're just melting it down. You got to get all the impurities out of it.
Okay.
Hey, will you go get the tripod that holds the camera? Or that holds the phone?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm tired of holding it already, babe?
No, it's not because I'm tired of holding it. It's because I want to show off some new stuff. A married native, I know who it is. I think it's not just native as anything. Paul Harrell puts down some serious information, but I lose interest after a while. Yeah, Paul Harrell has a great channel. He puts down some good information. I think he has a really, really good channel. So this is just going to make a small batch right here. All right, I'm going to let you watch Kourtney do this. I'm going to set my phone on the tripod here for a second. And then I'm going to go get a couple of things here. Yeah. Oop, there we go.
Got it.
Sorry about that. It's a train wreck, but yeah, mixing ballistics gel live. There we go.
Almost done. Few chunks left.
All right, looking at Kourtney's lovely hands mixing ballistics gel. So since my 6.5 versus 270 video blew up this week, blew up for me. It's not a great, 80 million view thing or anything like that, but it's at almost 4,500 views in just over a week. I thought, well, I might as well take advantage of the Bass Pro deal and got this Savage Axis for less than $200, and this is in 2506 whiskey business. Paul, real man of genius. The pun is coming up. Yeah, so my mother-in-law loves cats, Mr. Real Man of Genius, and so I told her your joke that we put in the comments where I said I thought you were going to donate that cat to the to the restaurant, and you said it'd be Wong on all levels. 25-6 is an amazing round. Yeah, 25-06 is an amazing round. So I'm going to do some 25-06 versus 6.5 Creedmoor. And the ammunition I've got is actually not that different. Let me look at those boxes of ammunition. Let's see, Savage Axes are good. Friend has one in 243. It's been solid. Yeah, and the trigger on this thing's actually not bad. It's definitely sub 4 pounds. A little bit of creep, but not bad. 25 Harvesting Southeast Gate 25-06 is a wonderful gun. One of my favorite rounds. It can hit a groundhog at 500 yards and anchor a moose. Hey, VT Citizen, sorry I'm late. Yeah, no problem, man. We're just mixing ballistics gel. We've been melting it down. And now my wife's eating, so my turn to do the whisk. Try to get all the impurities out of it and on top here.
Just a quick break.
I'm just taking a quick break, babe. All right, let me go get that ammunition while we let this heat up just a little bit more. And I'll be right back, y'all.
When he does that, we can spray this thing on. And just use cooking spray. Put it down. And I'll pop out when it's done. Looks like apple cider to me. Like apple cider.
Whether it be Vanguard and 2506, 26-inch barrel, yeah. 6.5 seems the best for hitting targets, not me. Yeah, it's, you know, I don't want to be a caribou hit with the 6.5 Creedmoor. So here's the ammunition I have. My friend gave me this when we bought the gun from her. It's got 6.5 Creedmoor, the 129 grain interlock. And it's supposed to be going 28-20 feet per second with a 129 grain bullet. So I bought the 25-06 in the same stuff, 117 grain interlock, which I thought would be going like 31 or 3300, but it's only supposed to be going 2990. So a little lighter bullet going, you know, 170 feet per second faster. You know, let's look at the drop there. This one's all worn out because I've had it too much, but you know, yeah, not much different on the drop. The drop is almost the same. So this is going to make a good versus video. BC, I don't know what BCR is on these. I'll have to look it up, but it's the Hornady interlock bullet, using gelatin to get it. Now, my wife has greased the little pan we're going to make the block out of, and we're just going to pour it slowly in there once it's all melted, right?
Yep.
It's pretty much all melted, right?
It looks like apple cider.
It does look like apple cider.
Yeah. That's how it was last night when I did it.
Cool. Yeah, the 6.5 Creedmoor does mimic the 260, which is mimic the 6.5 by 55 speed. It's the same song played out. So one thing that's different about the Creedmoor, though, you guys got to understand, is the case shape is supposed to take care of a lot of standard deviation issues. Now, of course, you know, if you're hand loading, the powder charges, you know, way better. So pour it slowly, baby. Don't want to get lots of air bubbles. And there's lots of air bubbles. Oh well.
It's on top. It's on top.
That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Skim it up.
You like being on top, right?
Wow.
Alright, this does look like a great comparison. I used 25-06 L cutting a long time ago. 26.5 didn't exist, yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong. Someone tell me. Is a 25-06 and a 6.5 the same diameter bullet, or are they just slightly different? I do have a 6.5 Ruger. Cool. Yeah, they came out with that Ruger Classic this year, the Classic M77 in 6.5 by 55, I believe. It was great. So smooth it out, baby. 6.5 is 264. Okay, so 25-06 is .257 and 6.5 is .264. Correct. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I hadn't researched it yet, so my baby knows what she's doing. She's smoothing it out here.
Last night's not as foamy.
Last night was not as foamy.
Mm-hmm.
That could be taken so many different ways.
Hey, dirty bird.
Yep.
I'm talking about the gel.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So that's before I started reloading. Thanks for the info. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, Harvesting Southeast AK, for the info and everything. So we're just going to do this, and we'll put it back in the refrigerator, get it to harden up, and probably leave it in there for a week. Okay. Now who's laughing? My wife's laughing after I said get it to harden up. Okay.
You started it.
Hey. Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a good thing when your wife has a dirty mind, though. It's a really good thing, guys. I promise you. She's not going to show her face right now.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, know what's on her mind, LOL. Yeah, that's right. All right. 6.5 Creedmoor is supposed to be the same cartridge as creating the 6.5 Piranha of years past. Yeah. Cooking with Chuck. Yes, that's right. I need to do a cooking video with some caribou meat. We need to get that up.
Pull the caribou out?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we're actually gonna make caribou and rice tonight, so be delicious. Get some caribou burger out.
Yep.
Steak. Mexican burger.
So it should be all on the bottom shelf somewhere.
I mean, you have 2 caribous in this little freezer. It's hard to tell what's what.
The only thing I did not label was the burger because it was kind of easy to tell.
Yeah. Oh, I had labeled everything. But yeah, look at how much caribou. And we've ate probably half of a caribou. So that's how much caribou we have. Almost all that caribou. You know, it's Disney, Bambi on ice. You know, wife is doing an amazing job of this. Put some tanner right in there in the freezer. Yeah, this freezer is old too. It might need it. In fact, there's a little strap I have to keep it closed. I got a little pull strap to keep it closed. So I'm also going to do some 6.5 Creedmoor versus 7mm weight. Where's the bear meat? Eaten. Bear meat is eaten. Only had you know, most people consider grizzly bear unpalatable, and I was 3.5 miles back, and you don't really have to keep the meat, but I did keep a few things of the tenderloins, and I ate it. It was okay. Oh, put tannerite in the gel? Yeah. So never made gel before, so just to show you what it is, it's just as expensive as the Ballistics gel that you buy from the store, so, or buy from the blocks. Like I ended up buying, like these boxes are $12.98 here in Anchorage anyway, and I ended up buying a whole bunch of them, like 11 of them, to get it started. And Kourtney bought a bunch last night, so we're just gonna let that harden up. And then we're gonna work on the big tub of it down there. You need me to get that, babe?
Yeah, I'm not lifting it.
Okay. Hey, there's Kourtney's lab, and lab stands for liberal ass bitch. Every time I have a gun out, she gets scared and gets hidey and gets that little face. And if you know, like she'll start shaking. One time when I was on this crazy Scotsman, yeah, if you do clear Ballistics Advantage or clear Ballistics GEL, they take shipping here is crazy. Yep. Maggie's over here passed out. Yeah, well, welcome to our messy house. She's looking sad because we haven't gotten her any food, but that's that. So we're gonna have to figure out how to melt the other gels. Yeah. So anyway. So if anybody's here in Anchorage, if I got any Alaskan friends watching, where's the best Reuben? Because my wife wants a Reuben now. Thanks, Pat. Real minute genius. Yeah, me neither, because I'm celiac disease. So this looks like applesauce, but that's ballistic gel. I think it's hard most of the way through. For fast food, I like Arby's. Mad Murray's. Is that the gay bar down? No. No.
Mad Myrna's.
That's Mad Myrna's. Okay.
Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about something else? Because I've never heard of Mad Murray's.
Yeah. Well, they must have a good Reuben. Hey, we got our first super chat ever. Just for your channel more. Can't wait to see your ballistics gel test. Thanks, Multidrider. Appreciate it. And supports both my channels actually, so appreciate it. I have some Patreons in the chat already too. I appreciate those as well. But that's my first super chat ever. Heck yeah. So I'm happy. I think watermelons and water bottles are easier. Oh gosh, yeah, they're easier, but it just seems like so many, if you share your videos on Facebook, so many people troll you and say, oh, do ballistics gel, it's more scientific. Got 5 boxes of clear ballistics gel I need to melt down because I've shot at them too much. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay. There you go. Shot it all up. Sorry I don't live in Los Anchorage. Just tell you, I tell where everyone to go. Autocorrect got me again for the Maris. All right. Yeah. I still like the rib shooting videos. Yeah, me too. And I was gonna do a bunch of the sales flyers, figuring since they're changing off the Black Friday sales, but they had actually already threw them out at Cabela's, and so that's that. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one here. It's just lots of it. Glad to be your first super chat, and yes, I support you on Patreon. Yep, that's true. Make sure you do that. Yeah, speaking of which, the 5,000 sub giveaway. I think most of the people got their stuff. I know Nathan Manley got his, and Scott Morgan, Hillbilly Kentucky, got his, and don't know about everybody else yet. So please let me know. Texas Beast that knows if you're watching this later, you got to do it. So here we are. We've already poured this in the water again. 2 quarts. We had 7 of these boxes in there. So that ended up being at $12.99 or $12.98. So what's 7 times 13? So 7 times 12 is 72, right? Or 76? 70? No, 7 times 12 is 84. 6 times 12 is 72. And so add another 7. That's $91 worth of gelatin right in there. $91, but cheaper than having Clear Ballistics ship it up here. That's for sure.
I'm just gonna start scooping it like I did in the other.
Perfect, babe.
I don't think there's any other way to get this thing out.
No. So definitely gonna be interesting. We're gonna make more block too. We've got that cheddar wheel and we've got the small block, and hopefully we get to shoot them next weekend. We were gonna go out shooting today, but yeah, you can recook and reheat this gel. Yeah, it's just fine. This is just the redneck way of doing it that I saw in another YouTube video. I forgot who it was, but yeah, you can recook this gel, and we're just getting to the point where we're smoothing it out and refining it, getting all the impurities out. And then one thing, when you do that, you wash the pan that it's been in, you've been setting it in, and then you ballistic lasagna. That sounds kind of interesting. You wash the gel that it's in, wash the pan it's in, dry it real good, and then grease it so that you can get the whole block out without having to cut it up. So
now the video that was on YouTube that you sent me, he just said, "Oh, add hot water and put your gelatin in," but he didn't say how much water.
Yeah.
Per gelatin, so I Googled a lot.
Yeah.
And then I figured it out.
Okay, cool.
So, I don't know. Am I doing it right? Who knows?
We'll find out when we have like a Federal HST 9mm if it goes through the whole 16 block. I bought this thing at Walmart today. It was $3.46. I bought all this at Walmart, and I know Walmart's not 2A, but our choices are Walmart and Fred Meyer's. Fred Meyer's is owned by Kroger, and Fred Meyer's went no guns, period, and Walmart's only doing mostly no guns. So that's our choices up here. We don't have another choice. We have Cars, CARRS, and they're okay, but Cars Safeway, but they also have some no 2A policies, and they are also very, very expensive. So our discount grocery stores are Fred Meyer's and Walmart, and so I had no choice but Walmart. And you could troll me for that in the comments. I don't blame you. I mean, you guys, I wouldn't shop at Walmart if I didn't have to, but it was, it is what it is. Sometimes you need stuff,
And they're cheap compared to a lot of places.
Yeah, comparatively here, they're pretty cheap, so.
Alright.
Only melt down a little bit at a time here.
So I'm going to dump the rest in there.
Yep, and just stick it on top of the eyes here.
I don't know how this is going to happen, but let's see.
I think you could just turn it over and dump it in here.
Don't put it.
Yep.
I think you might got some on the floor.
Yeah, people don't realize we don't have a lot of store choices in Alaska. That's true. Yeah. It's mostly done or set up all the way through. That's good. I've only found a little liquidy places. That's okay. So for that big block of gel, it took the same amount of set time as the little block. All we have is Three Bears. Yeah, Three Bears is that. Yeah. You live in Anchorage, not Alaska, but still. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Outside of Anchorage, even outside of Wasilla and Fairbanks, you gotta get out of those places too. Wasilla and Palmer and Fairbanks, you gotta get outside of those places to be real Alaska. Went to Walmart last week for the first time in months. Needless to say, I wasn't happy.
I'm gonna switch sides with you.
Okay, let me get around the camera. So my question is, where's Chook? I quit Walmart completely, but I have choices. No blame for me. Yeah, I understand that. Can't say much. Sitka, we have a McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's in Sitka. That's it. How much is it? Is it like way more expensive or what? So we got some ballistics gel melting here. Starting to melt some. That's good.
Put your backyard and key.
Okay. So Kourtney is leaving, so now it's my time to double whisk it here. Got some whiskey action here. Oh yeah, it's not even broken apart yet. Enough yet to whisk it. Seems dangerous. I may not whisk it. So, see, 3 liquor stores, 3 bars, 1 restaurant. LOL. Yeah, John Fraser, you live up in Toke, right? Wasn't it Toke? I actually had a job offer in Toke. But yeah. Not really, like maybe 10% more than usual, but compared to most things, it ain't bad. Milk's $6 a gallon. Yeah, I just paid $4 a gallon for milk, but I also have to drink almond milk because all my food allergies. Y'all don't, maybe y'all don't know, but I do have like celiac with IBS, so it's not that I want to eat like a liberal hippie, but there is no gluten. I like Alaska. My small town has more bars per capita. Nice. Yeah, I eat no gluten, no dairy, no soy, no corn. Very little, no pork, only organic beef, no beans, peas, or pea protein of any kind. I think I have beans in is chocolate, and that'll bother my stomach some, but it's chocolate. I can't really give that up. I got to make sure my salt is pretty good, so, almond milk is cheaper here than regular milk since it doesn't have to be refrigerated. Yeah, there's that. I didn't know he lived in AK. Yeah, he lives in AK. He's got a long drive to work. Yeah. So I was the Toke school district there asked me to the Alaska Gateway asked me to come be a PE teacher that traveled from different schools to different schools, and I did my research, and that's when I was my first year in Anchorage. They laid me off because of budget cuts, and I had nowhere to go. I was stuck up here without a job, and they hired me back right before school started. But so there's that. I take my skiff to work. LOL. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good thing. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know, that's kind of where that issues. And then if it melts like that, it's going to overflow.
Yeah. I'm going to cut this down into chunks where it'll lay flat.
I have to melt it in layers, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll work out. I'm sure it'll still be shootable.
Yep. We'll see how this does for homemade ballistics gel.
Yeah. You worry me.
Putting it across both eyes. So. Traffic can be a pain when the tour boats come in, yeah. My wife has celiac, it's a pain eating, yeah. If you don't mind asking what's the weather like today, it was pretty cold. Yesterday it was raining and got up to 42 degrees, and it froze overnight, so the roads are horrendous, dude. Like, don't even ask that. They're horrendous today. I haven't put my studded tires on yet either. You gotta switch tires here. Some people don't understand that either.
Look, that's so strong.
Yeah, your cooking's pretty strong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very curious how you're gonna not overflow that pan.
It's a good question, babe.
And how you're not gonna burn your fingers when the pan gets hot.
That's a better question, babe. I got this.
This is why women live longer than men.
Yeah, pretty much. You know why men die before their wives?
Don't you dare say it.
Okay, I won't say it.
Because this is why you would die.
I wonder what they're saying on the chat about that.
We're supposed to get a foot of snow before tomorrow evening, and deer season ended tonight. I struck it out this year.
Hey, yeah. How's everybody's deer season in the lower 48 go? Did anybody get anything good? It was 11 degrees in the village outside. No, yeah. Yeah, Anchorage is pretty temperate. It only gets down in the 11s, below 20s for a few weeks in January and maybe February. It gets pretty bad. You know, very rarely does it get negatives. I've only been in the negative 20s like once since I've been here in 5 years. But yeah, my wife's looking at me like, you lucky dog, you've only been here 5 years. And you know, everybody in Anchorage believes that thing. It's 38 degrees and rain in Long Island, New York. Yeah. Yeah, well, Anchorage is not Alaska. Yes, I know that. You keep saying that. In Kendrick, Idaho, 31. No deer head disease this year. Not that many out there. Oh, that's bad. It's been colder here in Maine than in AK. Yeah, that's true. OCD outdoors. That's it's been a warm fall. We had fall up into November this year, like way into November. And
I don't mind it being warmer, but oh, you're leaking all over, dude.
okay, we gotta take that one off, huh?
Yeah. Gelatin.
Gelatin leaking everywhere.
I don't mind it being warmer, but at the same time, like I live in Alaska for a reason.
Yep.
And I'm not getting my snow, which is ticking me off.
Forecast is for negative 10 is the high next week. Yeah, that's why you live in Tokyo. Been working on a Dungeness crabs. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on a second. We're having technical difficulties here because Chuck is so stupid.
Whoever close. It is going this way.
It's gonna go the other way. Hold it. I gotta get something else. Perfect. Look at that.
As long as it doesn't continue to knock.
Correct.
Legit me.
Legitimate, yes. This is called Train Wreck on Ballistics GEL, Part 1. You might see Chuck flood his kitchen here with Ballistics GEL. In the teens in Nevada this morning, but I'm in Newark, New Jersey, and it's 36 wet. Hoping for a deer when the January shotgun season opens up on eastern Long Island. My deer season is going good. That's cool. Yeah. Soup, somebody says. All right, let's see. Hunt out west. It's good to see you, man. Our buddy Jamie got a nice buck 2 weeks ago. Cool, Kyle. That's awesome. I experienced negative 40 in northern Minnesota about 10 years ago. Yeah. It gets colder in northern Minnesota than it does here in Anchorage, that's for sure.
Minnesota got hit with a bad snowstorm today.
Yeah. It was 80 here today, but cooled down to yesterday, it cooled down to 70 today. Yeah. Yeah, Shooter 1924, my wife is now jealous. Thank you. All right. So, anyway, so we're just, again, mixing Ballistics GEL. So, have you been crabbing yet? I have not. Is this an open invitation to meet you in Southeast State and go crabbing?
I want crab.
Yeah.
Crab legs are delicious.
Yeah, king crab legs are delicious.
Ugh. I will get butter all over me if that means I get butter and crab legs.
You get butter all over you?
Like
I might like butter all over you, babe. Yeah.
Not butter, man. We're another leak. Babe, I think you're fired.
I'm fired. Sweet. I'm just gonna mend the camera then.
Oh my
It's
god.
leaking off the back too.
It's everywhere.
It's okay.
But my stove's gonna be so sticky.
And I'll clean it up, babe. Yeah, it's about as much as you're gonna fit in here before you overflow it.
Like this one?
Yeah. Here, let me get that. Let's start a second.
No, there's a bug.
Oh, I hate it when you pull a bug thing out and there's a bug in it. So we're gonna start a second one back here?
Yeah, this is not.
Yeah, that's not working, huh?
We're wasting the front of it. You don't want that.
No.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. So this is called, let's all watch Chuck screw up in front of his wife on camera. Yeah. Hitting it early, Kyle. Got a white-tailed deer in Montana and a big mule deer in Idaho. Nice job, Grizzly Crazy. The Pope Joy, out of curiosity, would you pay per pound? What would you pay per pound up there? I don't know. I've never really paid for it. Yeah. Dungeness, typically we pay per cream crab. I normally get it given to me since I weld and repair refrigerator systems, but it's $25 a pound.
Yeah.
Next week I'm going home to Wyoming for a mule deer hunt. Nice. I could get Alaskan crab in Cheever in Texas when I lived there. When I shot my first caribou this year up in the White Mountains, was an awesome experience. Cool. Were you on four-wheelers, or was there a place you could pack in? I'm looking for another place to pack in and pack out. What kind of meat is that? Looks odd. This is not meat, Brastar. This is Ballistics GEL. Yeah.
Not eating that.
Yeah, we're cooking this live. Yeah, so we're just mixing Ballistics GEL, trying to get it down, use it for the channel. Figured while we were doing that, we'd just do this. So for those of you who came in late, we're doing this the redneck way off of some other YouTube video that we saw, but we got this gelatin here, and it takes 2 quarts per 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Or is it 2 quarts per 4 ounces? 2 quarts.
2 quarts per 8.
2 quarts per 8 ounces of water, and then you got to let it set in the refrigerator, and then you got to melt it back down, get all the impurities out, and then put it back in the refrigerator and let it harden. So that's what we're going on here. No, I know, LOL. Okay, good. Yay, Kentucky. Side by side. You're in a side by side. Okay, that's cool. Yes, sir. That gel will stop. I'm late. Tossed a few taters and some greens in that pot. Big Al, you can have taters and greens in the pot if you want to. I'll take you out, caribou, honey. I'll take you out crabbing if you come with me for my caribou. Yeah.
Got a deal. I need some crab meat.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Yes, sir. That jelly will stick to your ribs. Yeah, that's good. Big Al. Yeah, good. It's good to see everybody in here.
Careful, floor slippery.
Yeah, got you, baby.
Huh?
Said I got you. So, another video I'm going to film in the next few weeks is going to be this. I got to get some more of this, but it's going to be 7mm 08, 139 interlock versus 6.5 Creedmoor, the same 120 grain. I got to get more of both ammo, but that's that. You can see 139 grain, 2840. 2820 with the 129 grain. Little bit better drop, but not much. And I have a 7mm 08, but what I just bought was that Ruger Compact American. That's a youth rifle, 19-inch barrel. So I'm going to borrow a friend's that has a 22-inch barrel, and so I can shoot both of these out of the same length barrel. He went about 6 miles off the road. Guys were singing caribou from the parking area. That's cool. Reminds me of the time who you made 100 pounds of Jello to shoot with a 50 BMG. Oh, nice. That would be a good test. Yeah. Okay. My wife is pouring this in right now. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Stay safe, and I like the 7mm 08. Yeah, me too. Hope y'all saw that in my Fiachi scope video. That's what I got on that little 7mm 08 right now. But hey, that's more than halfway full. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Now it's going to figure out.
Yeah. Where are the forms you will be using? I I'm using that container as the form. It's that simple. Are there some specific forms I should get? Yeah, leave it in the comments of the video. All right, let's see. Can we do this?
Just a little mess.
There we go. Just a little mess. It's all good.
Sticky, sticky, sticky.
Meatloaf pans? Yeah, I was going to try some meatloaf pans, but I want something bigger. As someone with a 50 BMG AR-15 umper one day, I'd like to harvest a bison with it. Yeah, hey, keep putting in for that, and we'll go together harvesting Southeast Acadia. No problem with that. 6x6x16 is the form that I will be buying next. Cool. Do you get the forms off of Clear Ballistics too? Are they forever to, day to ship up here as well? And expensive, so anyway, so yeah, thanks again for the first super chat, multi-trider. Appreciate that. Will do. So again, just gonna whisk this around. What's that? He needs to come back up. Been at my country home in Kenai, Alaska for caribou, Kodiak, grizzly bear hunt. Oh, cool. Do you have the caribou permit for the Kenai Peninsula? That's pretty hard to get it, isn't it? And the herd pretty small there. It's woodland caribou and pretty small. My son just bought that Savage in 6.5. I tried to get him to get a 6.08, a 7mm. Now he's complaining about the price of the ammo for it. 6.5's not bad though. I mean, up here in Alaska they're about the same. Clear Ballistics asked way too much for him. $60. I'd already have one. I don't want to spend the money. I don't blame you. All right, I don't blame you one bit. So we're gonna shoot into Ballistics GEL, and it might be the shape of this pot for all I care. Who cares? Yeah, we're gonna do it. So, great video, bud. My dog is pulling at my cuffs to go out. All right. Yeah, go to bed. Okay, gotcha. Kyle, take a good night. Have a good night. Tell the dog we said hi. We love doggies here. So what I'm planning on doing on this, I got a bunch of 4570 ammo I've got to shoot, and we're gonna do the. I got some frying pans. Yep. Good night, Kyle. I got some frying pans. I got some dinner plates that are chipped, and my wife wants them both shot, so that we.
Leave my good ones alone.
So I leave her good ones alone. There you go. Yeah. I have a single shot upper, so it would probably be best to have someone with a back shotgun for bears. So I'm carrying if I'm the bear guy, bear protection guy, I'm carrying 4570, not 12 gauge. 12 gauge shells are not naturally waterproof. But yeah, I know what you mean. I do have the tag for the Kodiak, grizzly bear, and caribou. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So nothing wrong with that. So now that it's getting dark here early, it feels like it's 8 o'clock and it's only 5:50 p.m. So I'm going to whisk this around. It's smelling pretty bad here. Get this Ballistics GEL. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do 4570 with some pans and probably put this gel, slow it down, and then do water jugs behind it. Just melt crowns and pour it over Bernicki Black Magics. Yeah, there is that to waterproof them. Or a candle. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes it's the prime rocket that's not very waterproof. That's the problem. Make sure you shoot something that will explode too. Yeah, we'll try. Hope joy. We always try on that. Trust us. So. I should really use the other one on this one because it's coated. It's getting down to the bottom. Get the other whisk. Thanks, baby. Getting down to the bottom and trying to get the stuff broken up on the bottom with the whisk. going to do 6.5 versus 25-06 in the big gelatin thing we're making now. And some of the smaller things we're going to do 45-70 and just kind of have it there to slow the bullet down a little bit. I've got, and do some water jugs. And we got some wood and some frying pans and dinner plates and stuff like that. So definitely going to have the... Definitely gonna have the 45-70. I've got at least 4 types of ammo to test that, so we'll see how that's going. But double whisking tonight. If I was really doing double whiskey, you would be having some good luck tonight, baby, and I'd be having bad luck tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That's the worst thing a celiac person can have is whiskey.
Whiskey's good though.
Are you my little whiskey girl, babe?
I
Yeah, I don't think Alaska has any restriction to caliber. No, I don't think Alaska has any restriction to caliber 2. Caribou hunt is going to be Weatherby Vanguard 7mm weight with a 24-inch barrel. Good. 750 here in the desert by Mexico. Yeah, that's spelled right. It shows the time. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the only thing is you're not allowed to hunt bear with a 22 or a rimfire. I think that's the only restriction. You're not allowed to use rimfire, and it's dug deep into the hunting regulation. Kodiak grizzly bear hunt is with a Nosler 35 Whelen 26-inch barrel with a 310 grain. That'd be awesome, man. In fact, if you're ever up in Anchorage, we should do a video on that. I'd love to see 35 Whelen with that 26-inch barrel. Yeah, we should do a video on that. But have you chronographed it? What's it go? That'd be awesome. 35 Whelen is a great round. I got introduced to it in Mississippi because when I lived in Mississippi, you could hunt deer in the muzzle loading or the primitive weapons season with any gun designed before the year 1900. So you could use a single shot or a lever action 45-70 to hunt deer in muzzle loading season and primitive weapons season. So it's pretty cool, yeah. It's getting hot in here. I gotta take my jacket off.
Take it off.
So just to know everybody knows, what's everybody's EDC? I'm still carrying my Glock 19. Still carrying my Glock 19. I shoot it best. So, making some ballistic gel. Yep. Yeah, Grizzly Crazy, let me know if you're in Anchorage you want to do. That'd be a great video. 35 Whelen, 26-inch barrel. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Really awesome. So, yeah, I think this one's done.
No chunks?
No chunks that I can tell. Sticky on the bottom, but no chunks.
Chunk it.
Tell me what you think. Carry a Glock Model 40 10mm. Yeah, that's what Kourtney carries. That's what she carries. We actually ran into a bear the other night. We're going to do a video about that later, but a few months ago now, I guess it was.
Yeah.
But all right, don't burn yourself, babe.
That's the goal.
10mm 1911 HC. 380 Colt Pocket Light Beretta 21A 22 LR. Sometimes a Tokarov all at the same time. Yeah, I was carrying my Shield 40 and my Glock 19 today at the same time. MP 2.0 compact. There we go. It's a good EDC. There we go.
2 down.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop off that impurities and HKVP9, high capacity, good. Glock 26. Yep, Glock guy here. You know, y'all guys know I'm a Glock tard. So, just scoop off the impurities.
We're so sticky now. Slippery too.
Mm-hmm. So I ain't got much to talk about other than we were just doing ballistic gel, so I decided to get on. But So be looking for some 4570 videos soon. My buddy that was supposed to go shooting with me today. Thinking about getting a shield for Carrie. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely not perfect, but I am a Glock fan. That's close enough. Yeah. So my buddy's supposed to go shooting with me today. We were supposed to do a CG Scorpion videos. I got some 9mm ammo for that. Okay, had it mixed up, melted, heated, then re-poured. I'm missing something here in the process. I got that 310 from double tap with 30 whaling. Oh, okay. So, so what you got to do, be concerned citizen. So you take the gelatin here, and you got to mix it with 4 quarts, and then you got to smooth it, heat it up, and get the impurities out and smooth it.
8 ounces of gelatin to 2 quarts water.
Yeah, 8 ounces of gelatin, 2 quarts water. So you can see right there. And that's just Ballistics gelatin. It's just gelatin, food gel that you'd use as gelatin. I found it at Walmart. Our Walmart here in Alaska. This was $12.98 for the 8-pack thing here. So 8-ounce thing. So that wasn't bad. I bought them out today, but.
You're lifting this into the fridge again without it breaking.
Yeah. I'll lift into the fridge. I'm going to let it set for a second. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, BT Concerned Citizen. No problem at all. Yeah, I love my Glocks. Hoping my wife got me that Beretta APX that was on sale for Christmas. I won't know yet, because I do like that Beretta APX. I think it's better than a Glock Gen 5. So, hopefully, we'll know. It was like $200 off at Palmetto State and Cabela's recently.
That's all I really heard about the last month.
Yeah, that's all you've heard about. It was like the Beretta APX. What do you run for ammo on your 4570? Right now, I run Extreme Penetrators, the 305 grain Extreme Penetrators. I think they are a 300 grain. I've got a video on them a few weeks ago, 4 or 5, 6, 7 weeks ago now. I just picked up a Beretta APX Saturday 329 at my local Shields. Okay, cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I like those Extreme Penetrators. They're not extremely powerful. They're still over 3,000 foot-pounds of energy. They're not like that 38, 4,000 foot-pounds of energy. But they penetrated really well. I mean, we had them go through 2 empty propane bottles and it into 7 water jugs, and it went out of 1 jug and spun on the table weird. So thanks for showing how you make it. I'm gonna try myself. But you're lucky wife. You're lucky your wife helped you. Yeah, my wife helps me in everything. So she's pretty awesome. I would love doing life with her. She's amazing. So anyway. And I can't cheat on her because she shot a caribou at 340 yards, and that's how you get shot in the balls from a long ways if you cheat on her. So can't cheat on her. Plus she's pretty, so I don't really want to.
Plus Maggie would kill you.
Maggie would kill me. She'd be like, Daddy got kicked out of the house and no more treats. I'm going to go find Daddy and kill him. That's what she'd do.
Chew your legs out.
Yeah.
It feels so weird.
All right. Last batch. I think this is pretty good. What do you think, babe? Come here and stir it. Might be a little thick in the bottom here.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just coating the bottom there.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it's doing. Cooking. So probably time to pour it. All right, I got that. You poured the rest. Yeah, you poured the rest of them so I can show my clumsy skills on camera as I just did, and that really warm on my stomach.
Oh, don't burn yourself.
Supposed to pour really slowly so that you don't get air bubbles.
Keep it steady, keep it steady.
Keep it steady, but I think I just screwed all that up.
It's first time, it's okay.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Not too bad on the bubble forming there. But where's that spoon you're using to get it? Yeah, so I'm trying to get these impurities off the top here. Hey, why'd you use the spoon with the hole in it?
Because you can get... No, stop! I got more here. here. Something that's dirty.
Alright.
That's a dish, huh?
Yep.
I was trying to make it where I scoop in the bad stuff without mixing in the good stuff.
Well, that's probably going to happen.
Luke T says, yeah, 45 Super seems really good.
Yeah, I love the 45 Super. Considering it's the only caliber I've shot. Oh, well, that's not true. I've shot a bear in the head with. Well, I shot 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter works. 45 Super works. I feel like in a bear charge situation, either one of them, you're going to have multiple rounds to the head. And that's why 454 and 44 Magnum are probably better. But you're only going to get 1 or 2 shots with those, and not your 5 or 6 or 7 you'll get with the 10 mil or 45 Super. So just depends on what you want to do. I'd much rather have a semi-auto myself. And rehash that when people rehash that every day. Here in Alaska, they're like, wow, semi-auto. So
Harvesting Southeast Alaska says, okay, but so I'm in the middle building a modern day Alaskan guide gun. It's going to be a 450 Bushmaster AR-15 build, debating on things to add and to set up. And then Luke T says, what do you think about the 450 SMC? They say you can shoot it in any quality 45 ACP pistol.
Yeah, so I think the 450 SMC is the same as 45 Super, except it has a small primer pocket. And the two of the guys that were developing the 45 Super split ways and had copyright issues and patent issues and stuff like that. So I think the 450 SMC came off of that. I don't know the exact story. I'm going to do my research. But I've been told you can actually jack it up pretty good hand loading. I would still have a fully supported chamber barrel thing, just like I would for 45 Super. I would not put 450 SMC in an unsupported chamber like a Glock 21. I think it's a good way to blow your gun up. Because the casing is the only thing holding it in. There's no chamber wall right next to the feed ramp. So I would not put it in something that doesn't have good chamber support. And that's the thing about Glock and really hot loads. But I haven't shot any yet. My plan is when Kourtney and I go to Georgia for Christmas, when we go to Georgia for Christmas, I'm going to have some ammo shipped to my friend's house, and some of it's going to be 450 SMC. And it's going to be and then there's going to be some Underwood 45 Super as well. So.
Grizzly Crazy said, I like my 7mm STW, mean shooting time Winchester.
Okay, shooting time Winchester or shooting time? I thought it was shooting time is Westerner. Could be wrong. Could be Winchester. I don't remember. But yeah.
That one I carry in my other PPQ 450 SMC 12+1.
Okay.
Luke says, awesome. That is for the IG E-Boy 2600. 450 SMC is supposed to have a much stronger and slightly thicker case than lead.
Yeah, that's true. Chico Wise, my brother from the Dirty South. That's right. Chico Wise, good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Hey, ask Paige Casman how come I never get his emails anymore. I didn't get a link to today's chat. All right. I hadn't even bought a Glock in a long time. It's been like 4 months.
Oh, so long.
It was your Glock, babe.
Lab Time says, what do you think about the Gen 4 Glock 20 barrels? You think they're still unsupported? Lithium alone more filled in than the earlier models.
Yeah, I was looking at them the other day. When I'm at Cabela's pulling a shit behind the gun counter to pay for the channel, basically, I go to show the Glock 21 Gen 4 as unsupported comparative to other models. So, is it better than the old Gen 3? Yes. Is it good? No. So that is that, and it's great. It's fine for 45 ACP. It's fine for 45 ACP plus P. But once you get into 450 SMC or 45 Super, you don't want to run it in that barrel at all. So 450 SMC, it on double tap ammo. Yeah, double tap ammo. Double tap has never really impressed me by actually getting the velocities they advertise. But I've only tested that one run round. So, guys, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it set up. Thanks for watching us make Ballistics GEL. Thank you, Multi-Drider, my first super chat on YouTube. Makes me proud. But anyway, we're gonna do this pretty good, and I appreciate all my Patreon supporters. I saw at least 3 or 4 of you in the chat. Really appreciate it. But God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range. Good night, VT Concerned Citizen. Hey, make sure everybody in the chat here, make sure that you go subscribe to them. VT Concerned Citizen, Chico Wise. If they got a if they got a channel, go hit go to channel and go there. Lab Time I know has a channel. Harvesting Southeast DK, I think there's a channel there. Scott Hillbilly Morgan, Kentucky has a channel. I'm not sure about the Pope Joy, but thanks for joining in on us. We'll have to check you out. So if there's a channel, John Phaser has a channel here in Tok, Alaska. So make sure that Brass Tard 762 has a channel. Make sure you go subscribe to everybody. And I want to make sure you can you see everybody. Big Al has a channel. Kyle Lusk, I think, has a channel. Pat Real Mental Genius has a channel. So appreciate it, guys. We are on Patreon, and I'm going to try to look into Subscribe Star soon. So please check us out. But make sure you subscribe to everybody. Later, take care. Good night. God bless. We will see you at the range. Check out my other channels, Boss Custom Music Writing, and I'm going to start on a new project called The Monday Morning Theologian for some Christianity and biblical stuff. So, which I probably need a lot of forgiveness. I'm not perfect. So that's it for making Ballistics GEL. We're just going to let that cool down. We're going to shoot it next week and probably put it up before Christmas. We'll see you.